Hey Steelers fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome into our Pittsburgh Steelers news and rumor video here. You guys excited for free agency next week? I mean, the Steelers have a ton of money, a lot of holes they need to go ahead and fill. If you're pumped to see who they sign, give this video a thumbs up right now. All right, let's jump into the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news and rumors here on a Thursday, and the quarterback stuff continues to be dramatic, as it's important to say, because it's been very dramatic the past couple of days, as you know, with Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers officially being gone from the Steelers' considerations, and now there's Jimmy Garoppolo and Mitchell Trubisky, and let's just jump into the latest in terms of what's going on at the quarterback position. So, Jimmy Garoppolo is the next domino to fall. I really believe that that's going to happen, because Carson Wentz fell yesterday. That was a rumored possibility for the Steelers. He is now gone, and other reports are circling that the teams are really engaging heavily with the San Francisco 49ers on trying to get a trade for Jimmy Garoppolo done, probably before the start of free agency next week. Maybe by the time you're watching this video, a couple of days from actual upload, he might have already been traded somewhere. Maybe it's Pittsburgh, maybe it's somewhere else, who knows, but just know that Garoppolo is the next domino to fall. Now, the Steelers reportedly are interested in Jimmy Garoppolo and have been, and the question is, will they make a last-ditch effort to go ahead and sign him? That remains to be seen. Now, there's a lot of news going around on Twitter, and you can only believe so much of what you actually see. There was an interesting tweet by Faithful Then, Faithful Now podcast and their official Twitter account that said, essentially, the Steelers are going to make a chance and make a run at Jimmy Garoppolo. Throw that up on the screen right now. Quote, breaking, 49ers close to a trade to send Jimmy Garoppolo to New Orleans. Sources with Jimmy G's camp share information will break today or tomorrow. Sources say Pittsburgh is making a last-second push, but a trade is imminent in the next 2 days, right? So do we believe that? Do we not? Who knows? Again, a lot of smoke going around on Twitter right now. I don't necessarily believe that that is actually happening anytime soon, but I do believe a couple of things here. One, that a Garoppolo trade is coming, and most importantly, two, Jimmy Garoppolo's price just went up dramatically. Like with Carson Wentz getting 2 third-round draft picks, one can become a second-round draft pick, and then you saw what happened with Russell Wilson. Garoppolo's in between those two players. He's not Russell Wilson, but he's much better than Carson Wentz, at least according to most teams in the National Football League, and so know that if you want to get Jimmy Garoppolo, he's probably going to cost you a first-round draft pick. And ESPN's Adam Schefter mentioned that on SportsCenter a couple of nights ago, saying that the price has gone up and that if you want Garoppolo, it's not going to be, here's a second-round draft pick. It'll be, give us a first, because we know his worth. And even though Jimmy Garoppolo has had his ups and downs, he still is, a 2-time NFC championship game appearances. At least he won one of them, and then, of course, lost the Super Bowl, so he at least has a winning pedigree behind him. Will the Steelers actually trade for Jimmy Garoppolo? Who knows? I think they're probably going to end up drafting a quarterback unless Garoppolo is the one that they're able to trade for, but know that Garoppolo is the next domino to fall. The Steelers are reportedly interested, and we'll keep an eye on this and see if anything happens in the next couple of days. There'll be a little pinned comment down below. Answer this. Would you give up a first for Jimmy G? Would you do it? And a lot of Steelers fans are going to say no, but I'm curious how many of you guys will say no. Why, if you would, and if you know, let me know down below right now. All right, let's go ahead and move over here to Jordan Love, another quarterback that apparently his price has dramatically gone up because teams are desperate for a quarterback right now. And according to multiple outlets, including the Pro Football Network, there is some rumors about the Steelers and Jordan Love potentially making a trade happen. So here's the quote from Pro Football Network. Throw it up right now. Quote, the Steelers are looking to find a replacement for Big Ben Roethlisberger. After spending 2 years behind Rodgers, Love could be an intriguing option for a veteran team that is looking to avoid a full-on rebuild. Love has the athletic upside and college pedigree to appeal to a team that is picking outside the range of the top quarterback prospects. The Steelers need a quarterback who can come in and attack the system. Love is a player who has a lot to prove, and he can battle Mason Rudolph in earnest, for the starting job this summer, end quote. So another name that's getting thrown around, obviously, is Jordan Love, and I don't hate this idea. I get the idea of course, pitting him against Mason Rudolph for the starting quarterback position. My thing with Jordan Love is, are we sure Love is good? And this is nothing against Jordan Love, but there's been a lot of Aaron Rodgers drama, and the Packers, for all intents and purposes, have bent over backwards to make him happy. Like, if Jordan Love was actually really, really good and dominating in training camp and dominating behind the scenes, then they might have traded Aaron Rodgers. They might have said, hey, enough with you. I know you're fantastic, but we're tired of the drama. Get rid of you. And in the end, they gave him a 4-year deal that's worth, we don't know yet the numbers upon filming this video, but a lot of money. So we'll see if Love gets traded. I think that he will. Will it be to the Pittsburgh Steelers? Again, who knows? Just know that the quarterback drama is very, very high right now. I mean, literally, the 5 quarterbacks you see on your screen right now, all of them have been linked at some point to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're about Jimmy Garoppolo, Mitchell Trubisky, we talked about in a video yesterday. Obviously, Kenny Pickett and Malik Willis, the 2 top quarterbacks in the draft. Deshaun Watson is still floating out there with his legal stuff potentially coming to an end early in April. Oh man, buckle in. Just seriously, buckle in. It's going to be a crazy next couple of days, weeks, and really month for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who do you want to be the Steelers quarterback in 2022? Let me know who that is down below right now. Is it one of the 5 I just mentioned? Is it somebody else? Give me your thoughts in the comment section. Before we get into Bobby Wagner, who's been linked to the Pittsburgh Steelers by multiple outlets in the past couple of past couple of days, I guess we can say. St. Patrick's Day gear is on sale right now, and there's a bunch of really cool gear happening at our link, chatsports.com/Steelers Green, including the TJ Watt. They call it a jersey. It's a t-shirt jersey, and these are pretty sweet right now. $23.99 right now is what I am seeing with our link. Again, chatsports.com/Steelers Green. Get the Steelers men's and women's apparel in green. That way you can rock it and rock your Steelers for St. Patrick's Day. I always say, get your Steelers gear in the offseason. It's way cheaper. It's always on sale. You see that on your screen right now. chatsports.com/Steelers Green. Pick yours up today. That way you can have the latest Steelers gear in time for not only St. Patrick's Day, but also for the start of the season. The link will be down below in the description box. I found a story here quickly on Bobby Wagner. So, of course, he was released by the Seattle Seahawks just 2 days ago in the wake of Russell Wilson being traded, and now one of the greatest linebackers of really the past 10 years, maybe 15 years, has been now is on the free agent market. He can sign with anybody starting next week. And so, naturally, a lot of teams are going to be interested. Pittsburgh is one of those teams you have to at least kind of mention when talking about Bobby Wagner, mainly due to the fact they had the money to do so and a massive need at middle linebacker because they've tried to fill that hole the past couple of years with both trades and drafts and it hasn't really worked out. Steelers Wire had a good write-up on this. We'll throw it up on your screen right now. Quote, Wagner has made 8 Pro Bowls in his 10-year career and is one of the most complete and productive inside linebackers in the league. Wagner has averaged 138 tackles per year during his career and last season had a career-high 170 tackles. Wagner led the league in tackles twice in his career. Wagner has been a first-team All-Pro 6 times, and even at 31 years old, shows no sign of slowing down. If there is a free agent for the Steelers to pursue, it could be Wagner. Schobert is a smart move with a salary cap cut, and Pittsburgh has plenty of cash to bring Wagner in, end quote. So I echo all of that, right? Obviously, they have the money, and they have the need there at inside linebacker. This goes back to when they drafted Devin Bush, trying to, figure out the middle linebacker position right now in Pittsburgh. Like, it's a strong front seven. The Steelers have always had a really good front seven, obviously with TJ Watt and Cam Hayward, but they're trying to improve the pass rush in free agency, and I think linebackers are something to at least look at. The question will be, do they want to invest in a 31-year-old Bobby Wagner when there are really 3 good linebackers in the draft, and Nakobe Dean and Devin Lloyd and Christian Harris? Like, there are other options besides spending money on a 31-year-old linebacker, but if you wanted to get a plug-and-play all-pro, a plug-and-play leader at the middle linebacker spot and really solidify a position of need the Steelers have not had filled for the past couple of years, Wagner is one to look at. We'll keep an eye on that as we get closer to free agency. What's your interest level in Bobby Wagner? Let me know down below right now. Scale of 1 to 10. How interested are you? I'd be at like a 7 right now because I know how great he is, but it's not at a 10, but I'll see what you guys think in the comment section. All right, Ultimate Radio Day on our Pittsburgh Steelers news and rumor video. Follow me on Twitter at RealThomasMott, one of the great places to follow one of the great people, in my opinion, because it's me. Because if anything happens regarding your Steelers, I'll be all over it on Twitter. One of the first places you can see is there. And of course, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because if things change, if things happen, we will cover it here on the channel. And we have a mailbag video happening later on this weekend as well. One of the guys here at Chat Sports will answer as many mailbag questions as he can. Use the hashtag Steelers down below in the comment section to be a part of that video. You got to be a subscriber too. So you subscribe, then use the hashtag Steelers, then comment either in this video or a previous video asking your question. If it's good and you're a subscriber, we might just pull it and bring it up on the screen during our mailbag video answering your question. Okay, again, a lot of stuff happening. It's going to be very fluid the next couple of days and weeks. Things are going to happen quickly and fast. Be sure to subscribe, notification bell, and be ready to see what the Pittsburgh Steelers do at a plethora of positions with a bunch of money in free agency. For our Pittsburgh Steelers news and rumor video, I'm Thomas Mott, signing off the rest of your day.